Hey guys, my name's Brianna, and today I'm going to be talking to you about hydrogels. So, the lack of hydration in elderly adults is a big problem. About 50 to 90% of elderly adults are dehydrated or don't get an adequate amount of fluids. The product hydrogels will be geared towards hospitals and care facilities because that is where a lot of elderly adults reside. The purpose of this product is to hydrate the individual while providing nutrients to promote a healthy brain and body. So some current products that are on the market right now are Pedialyte, which comes in a pre-mixed container like what is shown, as well as individual powdered packages that you would pour into a bottle of water or a glass of water, similar to what is shown on the Drip Drop packaging. Drip Drop is another product very similar to Pedialyte, but it does only come in the powdered package as shown on the container. Like I said, both products are very similar. They both have carbs and they both have some zinc in them. But other than that, Pedialyte doesn't really have any other nutritional benefits. And Drip Drop has some vitamin C and calcium. But both of them have a 28%, they have 28% of the recommended intake of sodium that an individual is supposed to have per day, which is a lot of sodium considering that this is just a drink to keep them hydrated and it's not including the food that they eat on a daily basis. So one of the things that I want to do for my product is reduce the amount of sodium, because there's no need for that much sodium to be added to their diet when there are alternatives for flavor and such, if that is the reasoning behind the amount of sodium. The final product that I was interested in is this product called Jelly Drops. This is actually where I got my inspiration for my product hydrogels. This product is not currently on the market, but it is in production. It was created by this gentleman whose grandmother has dementia, which is an onset to Alzheimer's. With that, one of the symptoms is a lack of thirst sensation. So his grandmother did not feel thirsty, and because of that, she was extremely dehydrated. So he wanted to create something that would hydrate her without her having to drink water or drink a alternative to just straight water like Pedialyte or Drip Drop. So this, because it's not on the market yet, I did not find very much nutrition about it. There was no nutrition facts panel, no hard numbers or anything to base my research off of. The only thing that it really included on their website was that it is vegan, it's sugar-free, and it has loads of electrolytes. But other than that, I found no nutritional value to it other than the hydration behind it. So the life stage that I'm focusing on is the older adult life stage. Geriatric is the study of older adults, specifically 51 to 70 plus. But the age group that I focused my research on is 65 and older adults. This is a rapidly growing group of people. By 2050, it's said to have more people in that age group than kids under the age of 5, which is like unheard of. So because of this rapid growth in this specific age group, I think that this product is very important and necessary because of the need that it will have in the future, since so many people at this age are dehydrated. So some nutritional components that I'm focusing on for this product is protein, vitamin D, vitamin B12, folate, and water. So with protein, as adults get older, they are more likely to get sarcopenia, which is a loss of muscle mass. Because they have such a loss of muscle mass, it's important that elderly adults take in more protein than they would as younger adults, not only to maintain the muscle mass that they already have, but to prevent them from losing more muscle mass since they don't have that much to begin with. Vitamin D is a vitamin that most humans produce naturally through skin synthesis. So as long as you're out in the sun, your body will create enough vitamin D to support you. But at an old age, there's a reduction in skin synthesis. So it's important that elderly people get some type of supplement or eat tons of food that's loaded with vitamin D in order to supplement the lack of vitamin D skin synthesis. It's important that people have vitamin D in their body to prevent osteoporosis, which is where the bones become very brittle and they're a lot more prone to cracks and breaks. Because as you get older, it's a lot harder to move around. You are less likely to heal from broken bones, and even though you will heal, it takes a lot longer. The healing process is a lot longer as you get older. Vitamin B12 and folate work very similarly. Promotes short-term memory, problem solving, and cognition, and adequate amounts reduces the risk of dementia. It helps regenerate red blood cells and DNA. And then as far as fluids go, it's important that elderly people get enough water because it can lead to memory loss, dizziness, and the thickening of blood. With thick blood, the body is not able to transport nutrients and different things throughout the bloodstream. It has to work a lot harder to do so, which is not good on an aging body. Because there's a loss of muscle mass, which is where you store your water, elderly people are not able to store water as easily because they don't have the muscle mass to do so. So not only is it important to drink an adequate amount of water, but it's important to drink water throughout the day, because if they drink a gallon of water in the morning, they won't be able to hold that water to last them throughout the day. So it's important to drink small amounts periodically throughout the day in order to compensate for the lack of muscle mass to hold the water. So what are hydrogels? Hydrogels is a gel capsule made from agar-agar that derives from seaweed, and it holds a liquid full of electrolytes for hydration, protein for muscle mass, vitamin D for bone health, and vitamin B12 and folate to promote brain health. And it also aids in red blood cell and DNA production. With so many elderly people dehydrated, this gives a fun and tasty treat with loads of benefits. So very similar to the jelly drops, except that this product will be liquid in the center as opposed to a solid gel. And it will taste very similar to candy without all of the extra sugars and like bad artificial preservatives in it. So in conclusion, why this product and not what's on the market today? This product will be the only one on the market to promote hydration with added nutrients for the brain and body. Most products on the market either aid in nutrition or hydration. This product does both. Because of the lack of muscle mass, I also think that this product is beneficial because these elderly adults that are in care facilities that have a hard time moving around do not have to get up constantly to walk to get a glass of water. They don't have to pick up a heavy glass of water to consume it. These gels will be light, easy to pick up. They can sit on your bedside table. They don't have to be refrigerated. And that in itself is a huge benefit for elderly people who just have a hard time moving around. Some challenges when creating this product is just making sure that the nutrient amount is correct, because they will be eating more than just one of these hydrogels to get a nutritional benefit. Trying to figure out the correct numbers to make sure that they're not getting way too many nutrients and vitamins or way too little nutrients and vitamins, and to make sure that it's actually beneficial and it doesn't harm them, I think is a challenge. And then also making sure that the packaging is light and easily portable. Just like I was explaining with the water glass, if they have very low muscle mass and it's very hard for them to pick up a glass of water, making the packaging for the hydrogels heavy would just make it that much more difficult for them to consume it and to enjoy it.